Und dann kommen wir zu unserem nächsten Pärchen hier im wahrsten Sinne des Wortes. Wir nennen es mal die Gesamtweltcup-Gruppe. The overall World Cup group is going to join us now up on stage, or let's call it the Love Group. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mikaela Shiffrin and Aleksader Aamodt Kilde. Hey. Hi, good to have you. Microphone number 1. Hey. And number 2.
How did you do that? How was that handshake?
That was quite special, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to try?
Yeah. Let's try. Now, you have to feel like bros, yeah?
He does this like a flick thing, and I don't know how to... Sorry, guys, we're going to waste your time. Stop
Okay,
that.
that's nice.
Oh, look at that. Wow, okay, we're done.
Oh, okay. So, good to have you here. How is it feeling? I guess you had some problems with the jet lag, and I've read that as well. So, how are you today? Is everything fine for the media day?
I'm doing great. This is the first time I came here like a week ago. You know, normally I fly and then do straight the media day. So I'm actually doing much better than normal. But the jet lag was tough this year. I haven't figured it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aleksader, I heard you had a special dinner yesterday with the atomic legend Hermann Maier. What did he tell you? Was there a chance to get some inside information from Hermann?
Yeah, first of all, I was kind of feeling like a kid again, you know?
Yeah.
Talking to Hermann, and I've never met him before. So
Really?
that was the
Okay.
first time I've seen him live, I think. So cool experience, great guy. You can tell he got a lot of power, and also the way he is also humble and talks to us as normal human. And it's really that was the most fun was to talk about different races.
Okay.
Like talking about Kitzbühel, talking about Lake Louise, Beaver Creek. He skied there when it was the first time they ever raced in Beaver Creek. He skied it, and yeah, so just talking and having a good conversation with the legend. That's it's quite something.
Mikaela, also for you, was it something special to talk with the old Austrian ski legend, or is it like you were raised and born in America, so Hermann wasn't that great for you, maybe? Or...
No, he was huge. I
Okay.
mean, big man.
Yeah, he is.
Sorry, this is not what I meant, but we could keep going on this for hours, but we're going
Let's cut this
to
out.
focus
Yeah.
on what you're saying,
Yeah.
which is... Okay.
It was quite funny.
No, it's not that funny, and I don't have jet lag, so we're moving on. No, what I was gonna say is that like one of my big idols, I think everybody knows this, growing up in skiing was Bodie Miller, but
Yeah.
during this time it was like always kind of the rivalry or this competition with him and with Hermann, with these incredible athletes through this whole generation. And I last night I had like I don't know, like sweats, and it felt like I was gonna pass out, like a fan moment. Yeah, a full fan moment, because I saw some guy from behind and I was like, who's this doofus? and then saw him from the side. I was like, looks familiar, and then saw him from the front. I'm like, oh shit. I don't know, it's one of those situations like the idols in the sport, and then you see him and them standing next to each other.
Okay, and now it's getting dark because no more light.
Then I pass out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aleksader, when following your channels, someone has to get the impression you never rest. You're always on the run. Always, it has to be action. You never lie on the beach. You never read a book. You never do the Netflix and chill thing. You're always like on the run. How did your holidays look like?
It sounds like my plan is working, you know?
Yeah.
No, I definitely rest, and we get some time off as well, and it's usually during May, right after the season, when we go to warmer places, get some windsurfing, get some beach time.
But you did some windsurfing there. You ran up and down the beach, so you never just took your time to lie around and sleep.
We did that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a big beach layer sleeper person. So he's like, what should we do? And I'm like, we should take a nap.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a good balance.
Okay.
Good balance in life.
And you found your time to do a little bit of a dancing improvement. You did the ABBA performance. So who did it better? You? Yeah?
Yeah, me. No,
But
probably. Kidding.
but
Kidding.
it went viral. Did you expect it?
Yes.
I did expect something because
That's why we did
out of our element. So we were just. It was funny because we were scrolling to TikTok and we boys were. It was a snowy time in Chile. So we had some days to just not do anything, and then we decided to let's do this dance. But then it was really spontaneous. Just after one of the trainings, we just. Let's do it. And then she comes along and just like, can I join? And I was like, yeah, of course.
I was videoing.
Okay.
Yeah, but you also joined.
You made me join.
You
Yeah,
joined
maybe.
and made it better.
Exactly.
Let's keep it like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And Mikaela, you were named one of the 100 most influential persons 2023 by the Time magazine, next to Joe Biden, King Charles, Elon Musk, and Lionel Messi. What went through your head when you heard that news?
Nobody put it like that. I feel like I was a little bit lower on the list there, but yeah, I mean, that kind of recognition is actually pretty hard for me to understand or fathom. It was just incredible to go to the event and meet so many incredibly inspiring people. Nobel Peace Prize winner from Ukraine, fighting against the violence that's happening there. And there's people in the world who are doing much greater things than I am. And for me, it's just inspiring to see how they manage themselves, how they put themselves out there, and how they fight for incredible things.
And as always, you find the right words to put that in the right corner, I think. Let's talk about the sports. Mikaela, last year you outperformed the unbeatable record of Ingemar's Denmark, and you're now on 88 World Cup victories. You won in 30 different places. You won in 6 disciplines, and you had your personal best with 2:06 points last year. Was it difficult to shut down after this season and start with the basics again after all the records and all the numbers and all the questions to that? Or was it like business as usual?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Maybe I just didn't shut down yet.
Okay.
Now that you asked that question, I might have done the whole summer wrong.
Yeah, you didn't rest.
No, but I think sometimes it's nice to keep going. I mean, I got really sick after the season, like this cough thing, and I still have it apparently. No, it's just like your body lets down a little bit, and then you take a break, and then you realize what you needed wasn't a break. You just want to keep going, and we like skiing, so I don't know. So it's not really. It doesn't need a reset. I
think it's good if it feels
right?
like this. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I think our reset is to be in different places, right? So if you go to a place where you're familiar being with family, taking it easy, doesn't really matter what you do. If you train, you train, and
like we went to Norway and went to your summer cabin, and there is a reset.
Okay.
And you get some distance from the sport. I don't really think about it. We did our thing, and now we're back and excited to race again.
By the way, how's your Norwegian? Do
Don't
you
ask
teach
me
her?
to say anything.
she forgot everything.
No, not everything.
You know, talk.
So
I
I asked if she could count to 10 earlier today. She could count to 2. I mean,
I
it's
can't
a
even
start.
count to
That's a start.
one right now. What's a word that I can?
She has jet lag, so she's okay.
Aleksader, you've been a downhill World Cup winner again and took 2 medals with you from the World Championships. Was that a kind of a season you were happy with after reflecting it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the downhill season itself was incredible. To be able to win 6 races in one season, I would never think I would ever do that. And taking the globe again after winning it the previous year, I mean that's a big goal for me. And be consistent and keep on winning. I think that's the goal for everybody. But I managed well, and taking those 2 medals in the World Champs where I've struggled a little bit before. I've been really close, but big goal, big step, and of course 100s from gold medal, but I still feel a little bit of a hunger, so next time.
it's a little bit scary and frightening to watch your gym videos. Is that right that you even put some more weight on your body and have even more power this year?
Just for the videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think it's just, for me, it's all about putting down the work and feeling that you can stand against the pressure and everything that you have during the winter. And it's the same for everybody, but I like to lift weights, and I like to stay strong, and sometimes I like to film and post it too. So it's just a part of our job, and it's fun.
Mikaela, is there a special target, a special goal for the next season for you? You have won so many things. Is there something you picked out for you and said, this is something I wanna win in this year?
Actually, no. I would like to maybe ideally improve my downhill performance a little bit more, but that doesn't really mean winning. It's just improving the skills that I think I have fundamental, but can get better. Also Super G as well. And then with Slalom and GS, the coolest thing for me last season was I felt a kind of consistency with my skiing and with my mentality that I never really felt before. So that was just exciting to go into each race feeling pretty excited to actually race. So hopefully, like, a big goal is to try to keep that mentality going, but not really one specific.
Okay. Enough from my side. Question from the floor, from the media. Once again, show us your hands if you want to ask something, or in German, wenn Sie Fragen haben, dann jetzt ist Ihre Chance, Aleksader und Mikaela. Die. Hier.
Servus, ich möchte bitte Deutsch fragen.
Okay, in Deutsch.
Und darum ist eine Frage, weil Mikaela ist mental von Iga Świątek unterstützt. Und Frage ist, ob hast du die Gelegenheit gehabt, persönlich mit einem anderen zu treffen oder mit einem anderen zu reden, ob es gibt einen Kontakt zwischen dieser fantastischen Sportlerin.
You got that, or should I translate? Iga Świątek and you, was there a chance for you guys to meet up and talk to each other in person? Is there a contact between you guys?
We didn't get a chance to meet in person yet. Kind of, the schedules are quite different. That's what we figured out. But I really want to meet her in person. I would love to actually come to an event and watch her play, even if I didn't get to meet her. I think seeing her play tennis in person is probably spectacular. I certainly love to watch on TV. So I've spoken with her a couple of times. We communicate, text back and forth, and I think the coolest thing about her is basically, like, I don't know if she feels this way, but what I see is, I don't know, modesty, but then a security in herself that you don't often see with athletes so young who also have this success. It's like, I didn't know who the heck I was. I still kind of don't. And somehow she just seems like she has certain things that are straight in her head that I wish, like the answers she has now already in her career, I wish I had those at that time in mind. So it's really inspiring and motivating to watch her compete and watch as she figures things out. You know, get number one in the world, lose number one in the world. But what I said to her is, like, whatever, that's coming back. You know, it's the mentality you have that's unbeatable. So just keep going. And that's what you see her doing. So it's just really cool.
Thank you. Frage beantwortet? Okay, perfekt. So, wir machen weiter. Nächste Frage, next question. Entweder Handzeichen geben, dann kommt das Mikrofon zu Ihnen, oder wieder her mit lauter Stimme sehr gerne fragen. No more questions? Keine weiteren Fragen mehr im Moment? Nochmal aus Polen, sehr gut. He thinks you're a great dancer and musician, and he wants to know if it helps you for skiing to have those moves and have the rhythm inside, and also if you do it for preparation before the start, if you listen to music, if it helps you to do a good race.
Yeah, I think music is a really key part of my life, my world, and for sure my performance skiing as well. The rhythm is one thing, but music in itself is just beautiful. It's just something every culture, every society since the beginning of time, music has existed, because if people could make noise and stomp their feet, then they could make music. So it's just beautiful, and it's a way to express yourself, but also for me to feel emotions deeper. So I use music to help get excited for a race. I use music to help calm down after a race. I use music to cry harder when I'm crying, or to laugh harder when I want to laugh. Yeah, and for sure to help kind of the dancing rhythm of how skiing can be.
And he also wanted to know if skiing and dancing do have something in common, like the moving on the skis and maybe the moving on the dance floor. If you think of Aleksader, yes.
I don't know. I think so, but it's not always the moves that are the same, but it's kind of the way that your body can... It's just like an expression of your body, and everybody has a style of skiing. I think everybody has also a little bit of a style of dancing. Like, I tend to be pretty stiff with my arms when I'm skiing, and when I'm dancing, it's the same. So it's things that sort of translate across just the way you move, the way your body moves. And so I think there's translation, but I also think dancing, just spatial awareness and understanding how to find rhythm and transfer your, I think it's really super helpful. Yeah.
Okay. Dance more, ski more.
Okay.
So, more questions. Gibt es noch Fragen? War das ein Handzeichen? War das ein Handzeichen? Nein. War das ein Handzeichen hier? Nein. Okay. Ja, wenn es keine Fragen mehr gibt, dann entlassen wir die beiden. I think we're good to let you go and let you enter the mixed zone. Thank you so much. A round of applause for Mikaela Shiffrin and Aleksader Aamodt Kilde. All the best for next season.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.